I missed the train to school today, but I did get 50-cent coffee, so not bad. I've been laughing my whole commute so far because I've listened to the first episode of Dear Hank and John, and I'm missing out on very important information on Mars from July, so I should probably get back to it now.
Put in Mexican prison, gets out. He gets out and he's like hiding out somewhere, but he has this thing for this telenovela actress. Okay. Sean Penn loosely knows a telenovela actress and decides that he's going to write a story. He's going to write a story, and so through.
What do you mean, a story? Like a news article or like?
Yeah, and what? Sean Penn's a terrible writer, by the way. Terrible.
This is Sean Penn, the like actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a terrible writer. So he finagles this like connection, and they're supposed to meet up, but the search intensifies for El Chapo, so they can't do it. So Sean Penn sends him a bunch of questions and has him videotape his responses. So they do that. So like he does that, and like Sean Penn's happy with that, and like it's cool. And so Sean Penn goes on to write his story, and then like very soon after, El Chapo is recaptured, and currently there are allegations, not allegations because it's not a legal thing, but like there's basically suspicion that Sean Penn turned him in, like or at least willingly knew about like people trailing his actions in trying to get together with El Chapo, and used Sean Penn's interview. And use Sean Penn's attempt to get this interview with El Chapo to then recapture the drug lord. And so the Mexican drug cartels have it out for Sean Penn. And Sean Penn is in legitimate danger of like getting fucking killed.
But wait.
Wait. The best part though, they're sending El Chapo to the same jail.
Yes. Because it was Mexico's only like jail no, not their only jail, but it was Mexico's only jail good enough to hold El Chapo in the first place.
Hang on, wait.
And they have nowhere else to send El Chapo. And the thing is that Sean Penn gets up on they haven't been on 60 Minutes, right? And I'm watching this after the Steelers game, and Sean Penn's sitting there with, oh my God, what's his name? It's the guy on 60 Minutes that does all this stuff. He's been a journalist for like his whole fucking life. He's like I want to say he's like 60 now, and he's been like a journalist for like 40 fucking years. And he sits there. He asks Sean Penn one question, and then Sean Penn challenges his position as a journalist, basically saying like, what I did was journalism. I don't call what you do sitting here on 60 Minutes journalism. He said it in so many words, and they just have a journalistic dick measuring competition for about 10 minutes, and then he starts hitting Sean Penn with these fast yes no questions like, are you in fear for your life? Do you think that the U.S. government used your connection with El Chapo to apprehend him? And Sean Penn's yes, I was vaguely aware of the possibility that people could have used this, but honestly, this was just how my story, and my story wasn't about El Chapo. I was using El Chapo to highlight blah 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 blah, basically saying that I didn't write the story about El Chapo. El Chapo was just the focus of the story to put a unique spin on it. That's called journalism.
What was this? Okay, so let's pretend he was not in on it, or he didn't think he was gonna. Sean Penn is writing a story. What's El Chapo is in love with this TV star that Sean Penn kind of knows.
Yes. And
Sean Penn decides, okay, I'm going to use that connection to get an interview with a drug lord, and just for the blog hits.
Yeah, basically he was writing the article on basically the war on drugs in general.
Why? He's an actor.
Because he's a journalist.
No, it's not.
He's a journalist now.
He said so it's true.
And so he's writing this article on the war on drugs, and wants to use El Chapo. Why he picked El Chapo of all people? Probably because he was, he had notoriety and was, on the run, and so because
they're Facebook friends. They have one connection on LinkedIn.
And so to write the story on the war on drugs, he interviews El Chapo. And then he publishes this article, and then basically is saying like, well, El Chapo, he's like, well, I didn't set out to write the story about El Chapo. I was writing a much larger article, and El Chapo was just a key component of it. And like, they're just like, and like, you can tell that everyone that interviews Sean Penn is just looking at him like, you're so full of shit right now. Also, I read the article. It's a terrible article. He's a terrible guy. Like Sean Penn really, and oh my god.
We all
And
hope
he's like,
Sean
"No, I'm
Penn
not." He's like, "No,
does
I'm
not
in
get
fear for my
killed.
life." He's like, no, I'm not. He's like, no, I'm not in fear for my life. I was like, how are you not in fear for your life? You've got Mexican drug cartels looking for you. And I was, it kills me.
I
If
hope-
they can get drugs here, they can get guns here.
Oh my god.
Also, very pro-immigration.
Would it be a good thing or a bad